With all the issues that face this great Commonwealth of Massachusetts, college.
Okay, thanks.
You guys were both pretty aggressive up here tonight.
I think when you perform in front of a live audience and they're hooting and hollering, it probably raises the atmosphere a little bit. I loved the live crowd. I thought that was great.
Do you feel like you were put on the defense a few times?
Okay, I wanted to have a chance to talk about my plans in a very specific way to improve the economy and improve our schools and bring that balance and independence to Beacon Hill that I think voters are looking for. And I was really happy to have a chance to make that case tonight to both the crowd here, the crowd on TV, and I really enjoyed it. It was fun.
You sounded pretty aggressive tonight, very insistent. Is that just part of, is it just being in the crowd, or is it just all the skins in the game and it's getting closer to the end? What was the kind of...
Well, I think it's important that we take advantage of every opportunity we have here to make our case to voters, and I feel that we did a good job of making our case on why I believe we'd be the best people to take over the corner office in January.
Do you think you were too aggressive tonight?
No, I think we made our case about what we could do to improve our economy and what we could do to improve our schools and bring that balance and independence to Beacon Hill. We had a lot of specifics that we made available as part of that conversation. And I really enjoyed the conversation.
But the tone wasn't any more than usual. It just sounded...
I was tested.
Yeah,
I was definitely
yeah.
tested.
Did you feel that?
Did you?
Well, again, it's a live audience. I think there's a difference between... Any of you guys played sports? I mean, when you go out in front of a live crowd and... No, I mean, when you go out there in front of a live crowd, it just kind of jacks up a little bit. I mean, it just kind of comes with the atmosphere.
Charlie, both of you and the Attorney General sort of gave non-answers on immigration issues. You said you wouldn't say yes on the issue of in-state tuition. You did say no to driver's license. Why won't you go so far as to say you do support in-state tuition?
Well, I do support the governor's executive order. Remember, the governor's executive order makes it possible for kids who have the ability to work in the Commonwealth of Mass upon graduation. And the whole point here behind providing somebody with a taxpayer subsidized education is so that they can get that education and put it to work here in the Commonwealth. And under the terms of that executive order, kids who have the ability to work in Massachusetts upon graduation should be able to access in-state tuition. I don't agree, as the Attorney General does, to expanding it to everybody, including those who don't have the ability to work after graduation here in Massachusetts.
You said here that if you do not win this race, you will not run for public office again.
Yeah.
Is that difficult to get to that point, or are you confident that you're going to win this?
Look, I love Massachusetts. I love the state. I've served in local government. I've served in state government. I've done a ton of charity work over the course of my career and my life here, and I'll continue to do that no matter what happens on November 4th. I really want to have an opportunity to make sure everybody in Massachusetts has the kind of opportunities that I had growing up here. I feel this state has been incredibly good to me and my family, and I'm hopeful that we're going to do well on November 4th.
No Charlie Baker for Senate eventually or anything like that?
I'm not a job shopper. I want to have a chance to work for the people of Massachusetts. I love the opportunity that these campaigns give us to just travel around this great state and get to learn so much about the people who live here. When I finished the campaign in 2010, people said to me, gee, you lost, that's kind of a drag. And I said, yeah, but boy, did I learn a lot about the people in Massachusetts, and I just loved every minute of it. We have a great state with really wonderful people in it, and the only job that really would give me the opportunity to do the kind of work I would like to do for them is the governor's job.
Last, real quickly, we keep talking
Last
about
question,
transparency. Pay to play. Why don't you just release, the documents?
Well, I was the first candidate to release my tax returns, which told everybody what my financial relationships were. I hired the former general counsel of the FEC. I gave him all the documents. He put all the data associated with those documents into his final report, which is a pretty comprehensive 15-page brief, and I made it publicly available once it was completed. I feel at this point I've pretty much given people the information they need to draw the conclusions they wish to draw.
All right, thanks guys, we gotta get going.